help you?
Hi, I was calling to find out if you guys have ink there.
What do you mean ink, sir? Ink itself or to refill a cartridge?
I want the best ink possible.
We refill the cartridge, sir.
Okay, so what's the best ink?
I don't understand what you're asking me, sir. We sell refilled ink cartridges.
Okay, so you guys have ink there. Okay, you have them.
We don't. Yeah, we have the ink cartridges. We don't sell the ink. We sell the ink cartridges.
Oh, okay. So if I wanted to be on best ink, what could I do?
If you want to buy ink?
Yeah, if I want to be on best ink, I want to know what I can do. Do you guys have the best ink?
Yeah, this is a franchise. We have very good. Our ink is very good.
Okay, so if I wanted to be on best ink, then you can help me with that.
I'm not sure what you mean by best ink.
Best ink, you know, I want to be the best ink. So, of course, I have to call the person that can have me with the best ink. You understand?
Well, we're very...
Hello, sir?
We don't sell ink, sir.
Yeah,
We sell
okay.
ink cartridges.
Yes, okay, that's fine. So, I just want the best ink.
We have the best ink.
If you come in
Wait.
cartridge build, you'll get the best ink.
Who's talking right now? I don't understand. I was talking to one man, and now another man came on the phone.
Well, you're actually on speakerphone.
Okay, so what I wanted to know is you guys have the best ink.
We have the best ink, yes.
So-
if you want the cartridge filled,
So if I wanted to... Okay.
your cartridge with our best ink.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Now, I wanted to know if I can be on best ink. That's the problem.
What is that? I don't know what that phrase means. Be on best ink.
I want to be on best ink, so I want to do everything I can to be on best ink. You understand?
Yeah, you'll be on best ink.
This is a joke.
My name is Chris Element. I'm 28 years old from Brooklyn, New York. I've been tattooing since 2006. I specialize in color realism. Anything basically to do with color is what I like to do. So while I'm recording this video, my dog decides to just stay here and watch me. This is what he's doing as I am recording my video. And by the way, right there is Tattoo Society, and that's our reading material. I read it even when I go to the bathroom. I'm thinking about tattooing. He doesn't want to be bothered. He doesn't want to be on camera. Monkey, you want to be on camera? Do you want to be famous with me? Yeah? Huh? No, I'm just kidding. I've always been into drawing. Ever since I was a kid, I would always, draw on either loose leaf, computer paper. My father was into drawing as well, so I guess that's where I got it from. I would always watch him, draw like monsters and karate things like Bruce Lee and stuff. He would do the portraits of him. So it heavily influenced me as a kid into drawing, and I think watching him as a kid really inspired me to draw, and I just kept on at it, and I took it more seriously than he did. He never really did anything with his talent other than just doing it for fun. I made a career out of it. But I'm grateful, that he did start drawing and he got me into it. I can honestly say that he got me into drawing because I wanted to, emulate what he was doing. So I ended up drawing as a kid and getting into, going into high school and everything. I would have a lot of black books and I would get paid by either food or $1 or $2 to draw designs in people's black books. And eventually I landed a friend in high school that knew someone that worked in a tattoo shop, and he got me the in. I started designing Flash for a local tattoo shop, getting paid decent money at my age. I started designing, flash sheets on flash sheets, a bunch of flash sheets all the time. And by the way, the reason that I am recording myself, I know that it says that I shouldn't be recording myself, but it's 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm just trying to fit it into my schedule. So, calling on someone at 8 o'clock in the morning is a little hard, to come record myself. So I'm just doing what I can for the deadline. Sorry, but I have a lot of friends. It's just that I don't like bothering. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I don't know. It's 8 o'clock. I'm tired and everybody else is tired. But I managed to, make myself look decent for the camera. Right? So, one of the things I will be giving up is this little guy right here. He is basically like my son. I care for him very much. And all the dog lovers and dog owners should know how I feel. Besides him and my fiance, pretty much the two, my mom also, but she lives in Connecticut, and I'm doing my own thing now, and she's happy that I'm a tattoo artist, and so is he. But I'm hoping that I can get on Best Ink, and possibly buy this guy a new house or something that he would like. He's already falling asleep right now, because he's tired, and he doesn't want to be bothered. So, this guy, he means a lot to me. And leaving, to do the show and everything would be a great accomplishment and a great goal that I would love to achieve in my life. It's always been a dream of mine to be in TV or anything like that. I would always, from high school, even like me and my friends, we would always take a camcorder and record ourselves doing crazy stuff and filming videos and all that stuff, which I wish I still had, because it was really good stuff, and I would love to see what I was doing back then. It was just stupid. I've always been myself. I never acted a different way for anyone, and I never felt like I had to. But if you guys want me to, I will. So what do I do in my free time? I watch video tutorials on tattooing, mainly on my free time, whenever I possibly can. And believe it or not, it teaches you a lot. It's a little gem out there I give to all the aspiring tattoo artists. It is 9 o'clock right now, and I am about to go get breakfast at Dunkin' Donuts. I'm gonna get a coffee and probably go to the bagel store, because there's a really good bagel store actually around here. I never walk anywhere, I always drive. Today it's raining outside though, so decided to take the car like every other day of my life, because I'm so pampered by my car. Decided that I wanted to get into tattooing after pretty much my first or second tattoo. It was like 15 when I got my first tattoo, which is illegal, by the way. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I did it. I mean, it's a stupid tattoo that I wish I would have never got, because I regret it, and it has no meaning whatsoever to me. Want to get it lasered off, but I don't know. I heard it hurts, so probably not gonna do it. But yeah, I got my first tattoo, and that was intriguing to me. I designed it myself. It's this crap right here, this tribal mess. This is my second one back here, and then I got it in a barbershop actually, which is ridiculously illegal. But yeah, I mean, that guy actually, he was gonna teach me, and I was gonna be his apprentice, but he ended up getting attempted murder. So yeah, the day that I was supposed to go to meet with him, he ended up going to jail because he was getting charged with attempted murder. So I never heard from that guy again. I ended up meeting another guy in Bay Ridge, and he took me under his wing. He taught me a little bit here and there, the basics, the very basics on how to set up and all that stuff, and inks and needles and how to put in the tubes and all that stuff. And then I worked in another shop and asked, the owner if I would be able to tattoo people that I knew. He let me do it, a few times, and fell in love with it ever since. And he said I basically wasn't ready for it to tattoo. He said I wasn't ready to tattoo. So I was like, okay. So I ended up leaving the spot and just teaching myself basically through books, and YouTube was a very big influence on my life. I tattooed my thigh and learned by messing up pretty much myself before I messed up anyone. I mean, other than my fiance, which I ended up doing a very ugly tattoo on, which we're in the process of covering up now. That's pretty much, yeah. I mean, I would go to my friends' houses and tattoo them on their beds and craziness that I would be doing, which I don't recommend, and I never would recommend somebody doing that. But, you gotta get your start somewhere, I mean, I get picked, it would be a really good accomplishment, it would be a really big statement that, I never, people that say that they need an apprenticeship, it's true to a certain extent, I mean, the old school way, yeah, but I'm part of a new school of learning and new school of technology and all that stuff where you don't really need an apprenticeship. I mean, if you have a good friend that's willing to help you and willing to teach you the ropes, that's all you really need, you know what I mean? And you never become cocky and you never do tattoos that you know in your heart that you can't do. That's one of my biggest, problems that I have with people. They tend to take on tasks and tattoos that they definitely can't even start or do. Which, when I first started, that's how I got into portraits. Maybe I wasn't ready at the time, but you know what? I was charging really cheap, and I made sure that my client knew that this is something that I want to start getting into for my portfolio, and if you're willing to, let me experiment on you, I'm going to give you the best tattoo that I could possibly give to you. And, later on when I get better, I'll fix it up. Worst case scenario, you know what I mean? I never really did a tattoo that was that bad that I feel like I regretted, in my life.
This is my alternate personality, Herbert Mugenhaven. I like to pull pranks on people with this mask, and it's very good. It's very good quality mask. It's still me. See, it's still me over here. I'll show you something.
That's my other personality that I like to perform as. I like to pull a lot of pranks on people, as you can see, and this helped me out a lot doing that. I'll show you one of them. I also like to pull pranks on my fiance. I'll give you an example.
Self-taught, bought basically DVDs, a lot of DVDs, a lot of books. Taught myself everything I know from watching other artists and gaining experience from meeting other artists, going to seminars, conventions. I basically want to be known for color realism. I've been getting a lot of recognition from my colors, what I use, and the type of colors that I choose to work with. And I eat, sleep, breathe, tattooing.
Hopefully that's good enough for you guys, and I'm a good candidate to be on Best Inc. because I am one of a kind, and I guarantee you nobody else made a video like this. Guarantee it, because I'm one of a kind and I'm Chris Element. That's right, the one and only. So pick me and make me win the whole season and whole ever show that you guys ever produce. That didn't make any sense whatsoever, but hopefully it's good enough that I can be on the show. Pick me, Chris Element. Yeah. Thank you. Signing off.